7, 2021. How's it going, guys? We're going to do a walk in the park. Looks like we got sunny skies today. Got to get back out there in that garden, finish it up. That's what I was doing yesterday. We'll show what we've done. Check that out. Check out this out. Cool. It's going to be a warm one, I think, today. What we got there? Let's get down here and you can zoom in. Look, we got turtles and a duck. We got 3 turtles on this side, a duck. Looks like another turtle over there way on over. That's pretty wild, ain't it?
Yep.
Look at a dove. Look at that. See right there? Right there on
Yep.
the fence. That was interesting. That dove. I could actually see the aura around it this morning. That one. Cool. Animals are usually a little bit different. You can see it a little bit. That's something. All that good stuff they're dropping out of the airplane. Oh my God. Good. If you get a chance today, guys, don't forget, one of the good YouTube channels to check out is Suspicious Observer. He does great information on space weather. Another channel to check out too, guys, is Florida Marquee. And he does a lot of information about different things. Get a chance to check his out too. Not affiliated with any other YouTube channels whatsoever. Just trying to get the good information out. He posts a lot of different things about Florida you guys might find interesting. One state, I've been in most of the states here in the United States. That's one state I haven't been to. Never made it down to Florida. But been completely out west, halfway up north, all the way south. Been in all those areas whatsoever. Interesting stuff. Really interesting. I think Florida Marquee was talking about one of those vaccine passports. You guys didn't check this deal out yesterday, but Florida, if you go out from a ship, one of those cruise ships, I mean, they pretty much, they're not going to have that, what I understand. Okay, there's another dove. We got doves all around us this morning. What's interesting is that there used to be a band here in Kansas City, and it was called Danica, and real good band. Little gal, she used to get up and dance barefoot, and anybody ever seen her would have remembered her from Kansas City here. But they actually were going from Corpus Christi, I think down in there, from Florida, going back and forth to some of the casinos, playing at some of the casinos there. And interesting. I don't think they ever come back. They probably, I mean, they were probably making it pretty good.
You're gonna be mad though, like I said.
They were actually probably doing pretty good, because they never come back. They used to play up there at Ameristar. But excellent band. Actually, I even got, I'm pretty sure I got one of their CDs even. Check that out. You know, guys, I was wrong about one thing. It wasn't Corpus Christi, it was Padre Island. They were going back between there, I believe, where they were going and playing at. Between Padre Island and down there in Florida, some of the casinos. Oh, I think Corpus Christi too. Been there. Interesting. Definitely gonna get warm today. You feel that sun already beating down. Okay, that's pretty pretty flourishing, doesn't it? I like that sunshine.
And
If you guys get a chance, check out my other video I did last night. I was out driving around a little bit and to see this car. These two people were in this one vehicle and they were so out of it. They were in the wrong lane. Not good. What was bad about it was, before that, like I said, I take my car out, make sure my battery stays charged in the car there. And drove around a couple of times. And there was some kids actually that were up at 7-Eleven and they were riding the bikes in the parking lot at 7-Eleven there. Like I said, there might have been one adult with them, but when you got people driving like that, they couldn't even tell where they were. Not good. And then I even turned around and went back. I wanted to see if they tried to straighten their vehicle up. They didn't. Not good. Check that sky out there. Look at the airplane. We got airplanes. That's what I haven't heard in a long time. Remember the airplane song? Play that all the time. Check it out.
Huh?
Zoom in on what you can on that.
Airplane.
Or we wouldn't want the sky all solid blue.
Mm-hmm.
We got to make some clouds, don't we? I'm joking, guys. Interesting. Another one over there now too. And another one there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 airplanes. Right together almost. One coming opposite from the other. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting.
yeah. Oh, no, thank you. No,
got some more chicken wire to put up over the garden today. The squirrels already tactically are already trying to figure out how to get into the garden. They've been up on top of the sheds already, like looking over to see if they can figure if they could jump into that area. That's not the half of it. The rabbits are the ones that's been eating through the plastic fencing part. That's why we went to chicken wire. Yeah, if they eat through the chicken wire, then I'm gonna just toss my towel in there on that. Good morning. So, I don't know. Interesting stuff, so. Hear that?
Oh,
Like there's a water break or something there, doesn't it?
yeah.
That's weird. That's what it sounded like. Nothing. I'm gonna see if you over here to shut off everything over here. It'll work, but. Yeah, a lot of businesses like that. It's not good. I mean, sometimes these businesses, they don't watch the restaurants and stuff like that. I've got some, you go in, toilets running and stuff. You do toilet running all day long, it's stuck. There's something else that can cost you a fortune. Stuff like that. They got a break back there and it's leaking. As long as it's on, I guess, the side of where the meter would be, I guess it'd be okay. But if it's not where the meter's at, it might have to. It sounded like that was almost up right up against the building, though, didn't it? Yeah. Not good. And it hasn't rained, so I know there's no runoff. I mean, there was something up there maybe on the roof or something. They got tile roof up there, don't they? Most of it. Some of it's flat. Some of those flat roofs, though, they can actually stand. Water can actually stand sometimes. But I don't know. We haven't had no rain. I know at least in the last 24 hours. Engine. From your bullfrog. Stream over there, just lightly going.
Yep.
check the UVC when we get back. Guess they're dropping that much to see what the reading is today on it. Still haven't really seen any readings like what they had. Mr. MBB 333, he had one gentleman that was bringing some of those information up from down south of Missouri down here. Some guy was traveling between here and Texas, and in that UVCC, it was running, what, in close to the 50s, mid 50s and 60s? I can't figure that though. I still could never figure out why it was reading so high in that area down there. Still something don't make sense about that. Did you guys see the deal about the two meteors that supposedly fell in supposedly I think it was in two different separate volcanoes, I believe. Yeah. Now what's the chance of that? No, but it did actually make me remember something from way back in the early 80s they were talking about. I forget what it was called, but they were talking about using these rods like weapons from outer space. I don't know what they were made out of. I don't want to say titanium, but they were made out of something. But they figured out as they launched these rods towards Earth, they could pretty much do as much damage as almost like a nuclear bomb. But without having anything like that out there. So it makes you wonder what that could have been. It could have come in like that. Maybe in a little bit smaller scale. I don't know. Were they tracking the speeds of those? I know Mr. MBB 333 did a deal on it. I think Paul Bigley did a deal on it too. Be interesting if they tracked the speed of those coming in. Know exactly how fast they were traveling. Of course, if whatever it was even was launched, you'd not know for sure. I doubt if they could get up to the same speed unless from something that was coming from out there further out. Most of the stuff that I think comes in our solar system isn't about 18,000 to 23,000 miles per hour from a normal meteor. Those things are traveling in the 60s or 80,000 range. I think they're usually from further out. Interesting stuff, so. Very interesting on all of it. This is definitely the hottest sky from that stuff they were dropping down. It's going to be a hot one today, guys. Kind of when you want to go to the water park. Well, if you get a chance, guys, get out, get a walk in. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. And hopefully it'll still be some blue sky by then. Anyway, have a good one.